Hi friends, good to be back. I just got off a call with a friend of mine. Was getting advice from him to find a place to repair my T-shirt. He did give me a recommendation of a place, but he said the charges are very high. Even for a 5 minutes job, they will charge you a lot. That reminded me about a story, and I thought I'll share that story with you. Well, there was a young executive who was driving his brand new sports car around the city, and suddenly he heard a fairly irritating noise, and this noise was getting louder and louder. So he stopped at a junction and was inquiring from people where he can find a garage where he can get his vehicle checked. He was pointed to this specific garage, and he went there and he called the mechanic and said, look, I have this irritating noise in my vehicle, can you check as to what's going on? So the mechanic said, okay, fine, and start the car. So the young executive, he started the car. Mechanic said, can you please rev it? So the young executive did the same, and there was this irritating noise. So the mechanic um, opened the bonnet, um, took his wrench, fixed or rather tightened the nut in the engine and closed the bonnet and said, okay, please check now. So the young executive, started the car again, revved a couple of times, found the noise has disappeared, and he was so pleased. So he went up to the mechanic and said, thank you so much. What might be your price? He was expecting the mechanic would charge him $50 or $25. After all, it was a 5 minutes job, but the mechanic said it's $210. The executive was surprised, and he was also furious. He said, come on, for 5 minutes job, you are asking me to pay you $210. The mechanic said, yes, that is my charge. So the young man said, okay, I'm really unhappy with this. Can you give me a breakdown of your cost? So the mechanic said, fine, $10 to open your bonnet, tighten the nut, and close your bonnet, and $200 for knowing which bolt to tighten. The moral of the story, my friends, is that professional work is expensive, and professionals spend years trying to perfect their craft, and it would have taken many uh, months, hours, years of hard labor, sleepless nights, a lot of elbow grease for the mechanic to figure out which nut or bolt he got to tighten to eliminate that particular noise. We come across professionals in our lives. It could be a plumber, it could be a carpenter, it could be a mason, hairdresser, could be anyone, and their labor has to be valued. So next time, if somebody charge you a very high price for a job that you think only took about 5 to 10 minutes, think about the amount of time that they would have spent learning the craft, learning the technique of doing it. I hope you like the story. Let's meet up again next time.